Hey guys, we are back with another What Sold on eBay video. These will be the sales from Wednesday and probably Thursday. You should see that clip next. These are the sales from my eBay store, part-time reseller, making some money online. Hopefully you guys can learn something and make some money as well. It's super fun. I love reselling. Get a lot of enjoyment out of the garage sale, the sourcing part, and obviously making money for the family, trying to provide a little bit for them and have some extra money to do those extra things in life that sometimes one income just can't seem to get done. So super blessed, but let's get into what's sold and show you guys what's moving out today. So it started off slow, like 5 sales or so, and I was like, man, what's going on? And before you know it, we're up to 14, 15 sales, a couple of big ones and a couple of kind of smaller ones, but it all adds up, makes money, and that's what we're about. So let's get into it. Striction BP, just listed this last night. It's like a little supplement. It expires September 2021, so got some time left. It was at an estate sale. If you're at an estate sale, look in the medicine cabinet, the bathroom. I know some resellers out there have found a lot of stuff like Matt, part-time pickers. They'll find like perfumes and different old sealed beauty, health and beauty products, but this was actually a supplement in the bathroom. They had 3 other supplements, all expired though, so I didn't grab those. This one was not. Paid $3 or $4 and it sold for 24, 25 ship, something like that. It'll go out first class. Some supplements can have zeros on them, so be careful, but again, there can be some money, and I listed mine cheap so it would sell right away, and it did. Sold some Banjo Strings, I believe these are. Yeah, there's a little 6-string set. It's not packaged like this. I just put the insert on the wrong side, but the front of it. I sold this for like $9. I got 2 of them for $1 at a garage sale, and we'll sell them each for $9 shipped. We'll make $3 or $4 on each of them, so pretty easy money there. Little Ninja Turtle figure. This guy sold for about $8. I forgot his name, but he didn't do too well. He doesn't have any accessories or anything, but he'll go out. Here's a little Apple, like a little HDMI connector for an Apple product. I forgot the model. A142. Got this for $1, just sitting on the table at a garage sale. They said it worked. Appears to work from what I tested, but that ended up selling for 12 or 13 ships. So a little cord there, making some money as well. These jeans used to be mine. These little True Religions. No, I'm just kidding. These ones sold for $18 shipped. They're like cut off little women's like shorts or whatever. I think I got them for $1 or $2 and they sold for $18. They'll go first class, I believe, so we'll make some money on them. I'm not big on nothing against women's clothing, but I just don't know it that well, so I don't usually pick it up. And I find that men's clothing, especially in some of the higher end brands, seems to move a little quicker. I think there's just less supply out there, so they can move them quicker and the demand's a little bit better. Couple of CDs, Punk versus Ska Round 1 from Orange County. This CD sold for, I think, $11 ship, something like that. I'm not even sure what ska is, but I'm guessing it's a music genre. The Ultimate Daryl Hall and John Oates CD. This one sold for $9 and some change, so that one went out as well. A Sony Discman, the D33. This one sold for 16 or 17 shipped. I think it was sold as is. I don't remember, but a lot of times with CD players, if they work, obviously you sell them and they're pretty good, but the Sony ones, even broken, people will take them for parts. I know like the cassette players, a lot of times they need new like bands inside, so people will take them and they can fix them. So definitely something to keep an eye out for. Even if it's broken, you might be able to sell it. This is a Panasonic Camcorder. We sold a Sony one in the last video. This one actually sold once before for $90 shipped. The guy got it, shipped it out to him. Said it worked fine, just doesn't like it. So either he or she used it to transfer video. Some people buy them so they can transfer video or look at what's on some tapes, and they send it back and they return it. That could be the case, or the guy just thought it would be better quality. I mean, it is old technology, and it turns out it wasn't. So I got it back. That's part of the business. Listed it again for $90, and it sold again. I think we have about $10 in it. Plus, I spent about $6 or $7 on a charger. So we're in about 17. Plus, we lost the shipping both ways on the other thing. But we'll still make some money this time. It's part of the business that happens, guys. This is a New Bright RC charger with the battery. I usually don't sell them with the battery, but this battery looked great. When I put on the charger, it would charge, and then when it was done charging, it seemed to be good. So listed it for 25 shipped, and it sold for 25 shipped. So we'll see how it goes. That's like the first one I've ever sold with the battery that wasn't brand new. Ultra Pro, little binder here. This is like for, what are they called? Little like pogs almost, little caps. This one has some football ones in here. I just threw those in here, and it also has a couple of sheets for pogs as well. That one came in a big bundle. We got some pogs and a bunch of other kind of 90s stuff. I sold that binder for $25. It's going to cost probably 12 or 13 to ship, so we're not making too much money, but figured I would sell it, see if we could squeeze a few bucks out, and we did. We sold a submersible pump. This one's brand new open box. Paid $3 or $4 for it at a garage sale, and it sold for 25, maybe $5. I did it because it should fit in a padded flat rate, so I figured it was an easy sale. Worst part was the guy sold 3 more of these before I got there. Not sure why this one was left, but it was all brand new in box, and I wish I would have had the other ones. That would have been a great multi-quantity listing. Polaroid Spirit camera. Kind of pulls up like this if you've never seen it before. This one sold for 30 shipped. I've been moving a lot of these Polaroids that I had saved up. This one does not have the rubber eyepiece, but 30 shipped on that. And I've been selling these cameras for 25 to about 40, depending on which one I have. People are buying them. I'm usually shipping them in a padded flat rate, and so far, no issues. Here's a Dodgers. I forgot what, maybe it's by G3. I don't remember, but it's like a Dodgers gold, like golden brown jacket or whatever, hooded jacket. Paid $5 for it at a garage, so it finally sold for 35 shipped. It's like a size 2X or 3XL, I think, so it's a bigger one. I don't think it's going to fit in a padded, but if it's going to California, we'll look out for shipping. Otherwise, it's going to be that $8 or $9, but still, happy to move it out. Definitely would buy it again. $5 for a sports-themed jacket I'm always going to do, and we made some money. The last sale I'm not going to pick up because it's this huge box of Louis L'Amour books. Louis L'Amour is a Western author. I've sold his books quite a bit. Someone in my life early on, my son's grandpa, he's sold them a lot, and he kind of got me onto this a long time ago when I first started reselling. So Louis L'Amour Westerns do well, so does Zane Grey, another Western author. But I got all these at a garage, so I want to say I'm in them for about 10 cents each. I don't know how many I even have, but it sold for 121 shipped on sale going global shipping program. So they're paying up for these because by the time the box gets going, it's going to be heavy. I'm surprised someone with global shipping was willing to pay that much for them. I just don't see why it'd be worth it. But I guess maybe you just can't get it there, and if they love Westerns, they're willing to pay up. So 121 shipped on that. Great deal. If you're getting the Louis L'Amour Westerns, be careful. Condition's a big thing. Even some of these ones are not perfect. A lot of these are paperback, so they wear out pretty quickly. But if you can get a bulk lot of Louis L'Amours, and they're all different books. He has a ton of books, by the way. You can make some good money. So 121 on those. I forgot what we're into them, but take the number of books that there are, multiply it by 10 cents, and that's what we paid. So definitely happy with that. That's a good one to get out. Plus it clears off some space on a shelf. That took up a big part of the shelf. Books are great. Book lots are great, but if you're holding on to them, they take a while to sell. That's all I have for you guys right now. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next clip with what sells tomorrow, unless something pops off in the last part of the day. We have a couple hours left, so maybe there'll be some last night shopping by somebody that can show you what's sold. Take care. Hey guys, a couple more sales that came through today, or I guess last night. The Outer Limits Season 1, this one sold for $20 shipped DVD set. I think it's from the X-Files buy as well, so that's pretty cool. And then another $20 sale, these two LL Cool J cassettes, radio and 14 shots. These two sold for 20 shipped. So if I get cassettes and they're by the similar artist and they're not worth enough on their own, I'll always lot them together, and I can usually make a few bucks that way. And obviously you guys know I love media DVD sets. So 40 bucks more going out, we'll take it, and we'll see you guys in the next clip. Take care. Hey guys, it's Cam. We're back with the sales from Thursday. I don't know how many sales we have, 11 sales or so. One of them's awesome. It's something that was in our house. We replaced it with something new, and I ended up selling this item for 200 bucks. So something I almost threw in the trash again. Some people told me, my father-in-law said it might be worth something, did a listing, and boom, ended up selling. So that was pretty cool. Then a bunch of run-of-the-mill, a lot of smalls, and then one item that is free shipping that we won't make a whole lot on, but hopefully the buyer will be happy. So let's go ahead and get into it. Starting off, CDs were moving today pretty well. Off from the Rock and Roll by. The Dictators Go Crazy. Captain Beyond. Capricorn Classics, I believe is what it is. And then the Modern Age Strokes. And I gotta check on that Captain Beyond one. I'm not sure if that's the right, I may have grabbed the wrong CD, but same artist. They think two sold for like $7.50 on sale, one sold for $10.50 on sale, something like that. I don't know which one was which, but it was probably another $24 in CD sales. We sold a Panasonic mini cassette recorder. This one is not a micro cassette, but actually it's a regular cassette. But this one sold for $28 shipped. It does work. I've done well on these bigger GE and Panasonic ones. Not as good as the Sony one, but still some value if you can get them for the right price. Biggest problem is a lot of times the bands are broken. But I actually ordered a bunch of little bands to fix some of these. So next time I have one that's broken, it was like $8 or $10 or something like that on Amazon for a little bag of them. I'm going to mess around and see if we can fix them. I'll let you guys know. Sludge, this little cassette right here, sold for $9 and some change. It's got Nirvana, Tesla, White Zombie, Teenage Fan Club, all kinds of stuff. That one sold for 10 bucks. This one was from the money pile here, this DLC7 little Cuisinart stem. If you see this, look out for it. This thing sold for $18 shipped just for this little stem off of Cuisinart. So awesome deal there. A Sony remote, the RMY168. This one's from the vacation haul where we bought a bunch of remotes. This one sold for $8 shipped. We're down to about 15 remotes left. I want to say we had 40 to 50 of them, so we probably sold through roughly 2/3, somewhere around there. My math might not be on, even though I have a statistics degree. I'm not as good as math as I should be, I guess, now. But either way, that's all for like $8. But we're down to like, 15 or so left. So we're really moving through them pretty well. It's been almost a year. We have like probably another 3 months left. But you can't complain. The remotes have done awesome. Peter Jackson's King Kong PS2 game sold for $12 shipped. Pretty good on that one. Not a game. Mine's like complete. It has everything. So I think that helped the selling price. Here's this is basically a mount for like a night vision, I believe. There's a model number on here, but you'll see on the screen. This was just sitting in my money pile as well. Almost threw it away. I don't know why I keep doing that. I guess I'm just trying to move through stuff so quickly to make room for new stuff that I'm almost about to throw it away, and then something tells me, Cameron, don't be dumb. Look it up. And so I go look it up, and then this sold for $35 in one night. I listed mine cheap, too, because it's not in perfect shape, but a brand new one of these, $50-$60 easy. $35 on this one used is pretty cool. So that should be that. We'll show you the thing next that's free shipping. It's a JVC. It's a big boom box. It can't even fit on the screen right now how big it is. It's heavy. It's relatively heavy. It's not super heavy, but it doesn't even work. The radio works, but like the drum pads or whatever that are on it, whatever they're called, the cassette doesn't work, CD doesn't work, just the radio works. It's still sold for 90 something shipped. I think a working one's like $250 or something like that, fully $300 maybe, I don't remember. It's been up for a while. Someone bought it. It's probably like a good garage one where if you throw it in your garage, you're going to plug it in, just let it play some music. You don't mind that it's got stickers and it's all beat up. I spent $10 on it. The guy said he wasn't sure if it worked. I tested it out and ended up, only the radio worked, and it finally sold for 90 something shipped. I'm going to guess shipping's going to be $50, $40 something on it. It's not that it's too heavy. It's just so long and then wide enough where by the time I get it bubble wrapped and in a box, well, it might be less. It might be 30 something. But either way, I hope no returns on that one. So we'll be praying for that. Pray for me, guys. I don't want that one to come back. That's one that when we moved into the new house, I almost threw it away because I was just tired of it. But either way, what we'll make up for that is this right here. This is just the cover. I'm not going to pick up the whole thing. It's in two pieces. This is a Friedland Doorbell, guys. This was in our house when we moved in. Apparently, it's a really higher-end doorbell from a long time. Not a long time ago, but from a while back. And you pay up for it. It has all different kinds of songs or chimes or whatever that it does. We got one of those new high-tech ones or whatever, so we had taken this one out because my wife didn't really like it. And it kind of has that old style to it, which doesn't really match our decor. By the way, I'll put the house video if someone wants. Some people have wanted to see the house that missed it. I'll try to put a link up on the screen if you wanted to see the new house. But we took it out. My father-in-law and some other people said, hey, I think that's worth some money. You should try to list it. Couldn't find any comps on it. Not even on Terapeak or whatever. Listed at auction for $200, free shipping. No bids, like 1 or 2 watchers, but no action on it. It's been in for about 4 or 5 days. Someone said, hey, will you relist it? I'll buy it right now. And I'm like, okay, whatever. I'll put it up for $199 shipped, and someone bought it full price. So it might be worth more. There's not really a lot out there. I did some research, and there's one on some doorbell museum, which why there's a doorbell museum, I don't know, but it came up there as one of the things, a little article about it, and we got $200 for it. So I listed it as is for parts. It did work before, but it's actually in 2 pieces now after it was dismounted when we had the house work done on the house. So hopefully the buyer will be happy. They can put it to good use, just not really for us. So $200 on that one, and that's all I have for you guys. Oh, question as well. I might have some more sales after this too, but someone asked, how many items do I list today? I forgot what the name is. I'm sorry, I'm not great about that, but someone asked, how many listings do I do a day? Great question. I list Monday through Friday. Those are my listing days. I used to list kind of whenever I felt like it, but I've really honed it down to Monday through Friday, leaving the weekend for me to be off, time with the family, and just not having to focus on eBay. So Monday through Friday I list. I try to list at least 20 items each of those days. Sounds like a lot, but if you're doing 20 video games and you got some DVDs or whatever, really easy to list some of those items that you can list in bulk. I do all my pictures first, so I'll pull out my items, I'll find what I'm going to list, put them in a pile, clean them up, get them ready, take the pictures, then go to my computer. I'm old school. Upload them into the computer from my phone, and then I go ahead and do my listings at nighttime before bed. it works out for me. I try to do 20. I'd like to do at least 30. That really would be a good goal. I've actually dropped down a little bit since we moved into the new house, just because, I don't know, taking more time, just not pushing myself as hard, which I probably most should and shouldn't do. I mean, the business needs to be pushed for it to keep growing, but at the same time, it's good to give yourself a break every once in a while. So don't push yourself too hard, but yeah, try to list if you can. Some people have told me in the past that I should not, I should list every day and save some listings for Saturday and Sunday, but I don't really feel the need to do that. My sales are still pretty consistent where I want them to be, even when I take those couple days off. It's just good for me to mentally check out from having to list. And Sunday I'll pack up stuff, obviously, and I'll take offers and do that part of the business, but no listing. And then Monday we start back up again and kind of get to it. So we're hoping to list at least 100 items a week. That means at least, and as many as we can. Like I said, some things are easier to list in batches: DVDs, CDs, video games, books. I can move through those a lot quicker than I can clothes, or just bigger, bulkier items, or items like video game systems that I have to test more thoroughly with controllers and get them all cleaned. Those ones might not get as many listings up if I'm doing a bunch of those. So long answer, but hopefully that helps. And let me know how many listings you guys do a day as well, just to give me some feedback. Maybe I need to push it harder. So thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.